Hello, and welcome to Night of a solo adventure. Whichever you prefer. Oh, I've upset him. Hey, come on! We need to go eventually. We've got work to do. You want to have your friends? Yeah. No, I'm not lying. We are going to go help your friends. Come on, let's go. Once my controller lets me. Time blank. If you want to find out what the hell I'm up to. Generally making relatively bad comments about stuff, but everyone does. Bottle of whatever. Yes, patience, I was confused with that as well. Excellent. Bottle. Metaphysical. I suspect the Crystal has told you of my past, but I was once a mage of the Royal Court of the World, and the Soulcraft was my field of study. The trick you administer to the patients is one of the fruits of my labor. I hope to do a great thing for the kingdom. Oh, it's really taxing. In the event my knowledge brought only suffering, a plain life of which none could ever see, in the hands of unscrupulous men, but for what should have been my greatest triumph, instead made my greatest shame. Now you have a chance to redeem yourself. You mustn't dwell on the past. Trust me, it's a terrible thing to do. I know that only too well. Alas, the knowledge we require is deep in such bitter memories. But let us return to the task at hand. Finding a means by which we might revitalize the powerful before. Do you think it can be done? With the skies slipping from months in that time, toward its electricity and utility. But now we may have a chance. The methods I have in mind will entail the conjuring of my familiar. They are able to amplify energy or into nothing. Breaking down the perfect conduit for the hyper-revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. The reagents must be prepared, or spells and don't, I'll do it. Advised him on this one. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of water, the finest of clay, as well as fine and dripping. If you're convinced the resulting, you know what we have to do to get from that. You don't mean. The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If you were them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Oh no. Fine. We pay a visit to Wilnet, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed. You've been there at all. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone friends of Facebook. Oh, well you about it. Think of the more of Annie. They'll be able to explain with what is it about Ronnie. Right.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
There's still the main dimension to play. My time for you fun to find it.
Maybe. Pat.
Play your memory. Would likely be the best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us?
My friend Twine might. Perhaps the mind is Twine.
Oh, yes. They will be able to point you in the right direction of you, I'm sure. Well, you and the twins are not the good aim to see if there is any mistake in what the destination which affects the people here.
Huh.
Problem is...
Yeah. See? I could have saved myself some money, but I do not know. I do not know. Oh, I do not know. Gotta save myself 100, but I don't know. Without you, see my plans. No, my plans are clean by someone. No, something was not. See, more like a coincidence. You've come at a good time. Just this moment, finished preparing the Dallas and trolley you lot tucked in their baffle. Trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter, you know. Had we not had a visit from Master Chai, he offered us a share of the leftover building material, that was storm maps, as well as a few trade secrets while I was gone. Never mind that, China's. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas. I had put the giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley. Oh, Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. Oh, you're entitled to your dreams, Jared, but doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai's just being polite. And something tells me PT here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What does you need, friend? Claire. Let's see. This familiar requires Claire from a marine. Well, not go further. I don't find a quality Claire task. And that's the easier commodity nowadays. Well, there must be some lurking about. Somewhere or other. When we do go. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Barren mines to make adobe bricks. Adobe bricks. Well, this is spawn first now, but you're after good stuff. You do rest of them. No. Now I must scare the dogs. Now I must scare the dogs. Now I must scare the dogs. Let my hand free them. And then I have to take them away. Because I will not die anywhere. Don't have resources to get open without running this way, that's all bad. Go away, bud. Go away, bud. Turn away. Turn around. Don't want to get in a fight with you, so please just turn around. Turn around. I don't wanna get in a fight. Come on now, initiate your face. Good night. I don't wanna stand with you. I'd rather keep out away, so that you can keep on taking the blame until you see what you're getting. And hopefully you won't get in a feat. But look at some ah crap. There we go. What are we gonna find? Well, I'm sorry that happened, but it was bound to encounter one or two struggles along, because enemies might be hungry for whatever's left, and maybe it wasn't so bright now, because it's already gone. And nothing will stop the pain. It was something to do with you. Oh god, copyright. Go, 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 go! Right, I have. Damn, right, hold on. I'm just looking at this, like, I haven't got much left of it, have I, so... wait, oh, right, just clay. I guess these? I've got all these dyes, I suppose, as well. I didn't realise how far along I was with that. Blunking, blunking. Ah! No, no! No, oh, damn it. Two pigs! Getting stuck in the middle of ridiculous. But it's part of the game! No, it's not. Right, I'm gonna go back to back load. I could teleported. I need to get away. I need to get away. The twin returned and will be said that I was convinced the pixie eternally one of them to go on. No? You have a clear ticket. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water and the mixture will fail it. After that, there is a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantations. Look, I have a question. In the event that we have need of this spell and you weren't about, would it be possible for a Noah to perform the incantation? Assuming the possessed evil was yes. How can the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them? There is a chance the spell would do that. I would be the one to invoke it. Perhaps you should be the one to do so. Deep understanding of the subject's physical state compared to a strong desire to help them can drastically increase the medical effect. And you will more vulnerable if you do. I dare say there Few and all noble, more dedicated family like yours. Is that not so, Peter? Very few, but if heart should go awry, I'll see what I can do. No, absolutely, she's the best one for the job.
I'll give it my all, but Howard.
Testing.
Then we are all under the mind on the matter. LSA should be the one to enter the universe.
Normal voice now. Hooray!
I trust you've prepared the clay?
That's a much better voice. Why did I have such a derpy voice before?
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
What's a poxy?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
Aww, it's a piggy.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean. There we are. How's that?
Sure.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Oh my god, you were worse than your brother.
You're
Oh,
not
no.
helping.
Of course they are. That's what they're here for.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye.
Eye.
Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
Not too much, or you end up in the floor.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
It's adorable! Can we keep it? Can we keep it?
Not bad for a first attempt. Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Now then, Poxy, suck him. I mean, get the energy out of him. The bad energy.
Through the operation of the magic
I'm
he
not
invoked
helping.
to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul.
Never you.
You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
You're not helping.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Angelo, eh?
Oh! Oh!
Here, I will eat your sparkles. What? Babe. Babe. Huh? Babe. 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 Rebooting.
Mother,
Oh. Last memories when he was himself. How is he, Becky? Did it work?
I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. My eyes do not deceive. A hint of colour has returned to his soul. God, so jump for joy if I'm not so exhausted. We're so close now, Henrik.
Do all this time to the grave now. Answer, even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence that Bart will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his slain soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to proof that a legal fashion spell can produce the opposite effect, that is, to reduce stagnation, thus enabling us to transport back to the source via horizon. What occurred to me about this treatment? The book said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, and a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to progress, save in a handful of cases, or am I missing something? Yes. What do the Sin Eaters do? Let's put the use of treatment. Taboo?
Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Helmut's, is it not? And the difference being that his soul is suffused with earth aspect instead of light.
It follows that his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation. There may be a chance we can save him, right?
Forgive me, but what is a gabu? What does it taste like? Fellow of whom you speak to?
Yeah, someone who is tempered.
I see. His condition does seem similar, yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me.
I say this not to discourage you, you understand? remind you this is delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patient here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's at all similar to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with her their treatment. The two of you should return to the crystarium where back look and see if you can make some headway with the really positive theories. I would tell you the rest first, but I see you're not convinced. Fire of you. Let us return to the crystarium then. Finally, I found you! Alright, mate, what's up? Hey, shit, what are you doing all the way out here? Oh, yeah. There's trouble back in Yulmar. Lady Chance beside herself. Sighing, pacing, the whole lot. You're not begging me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? Must be urgent. Oh, really? She's a melodramatic lady. Very caring, but very melodramatic. I take it I'll be returning to the crystarium alone. Go on then. Not as if I have anything to do for you to do. Thank you, Backlog. Sorry for bothering you and all that. But she says the future of your laws at stake. That is melodramatic. As you know. Patience, more snack. Oh, what's that? There's no space for all this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these. Everything, just in case. I was gonna keep them for like, other reasons, but looks like we're gonna choke in. Where the hell is that doing? No! More! There's that one, yeah. Potato salad! Look for potato salad! Lady Chai's up in the parlour. Let's not keep her waiting, eh? Can we not just keep her waiting? Nowhere to turn, nowhere to nowhere to run, nowhere to go but over the sun. Da, 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 da. Why it's dying? Well, what then? Minda. Legend. Let's see. That. I'll just take ones that are expensive, actually. High quality, honey. How did you get all of these? Skin. I'm just focusing on the actual screen here, that's it. Got that one. See, those I shouldn't sell because there'll be something I can do with them. I just don't know what. Don't know God in the Machina. No, that's Deus Ex. 57 and a 69. Nice. Got a bit more space, but not really a lot. Oh, I didn't realise that was a 4. Oh, these are all 4s. Okay. Apart from that one. So let's get rid of the dies. I know you can get crap done for them. A lot of them you'll collect again anyway, but yeah. Oh yeah, I've got signs outfits now. Oh, hearing. Yeah. I think the earring I have on is maxed, yeah, 430. Alright kid, what's up? Well, not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. I'll be pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Must we? Yes! Right. Now at a time. Oh, there she is. Hello! What's wrong?
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Subby
Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Uh-huh. What, did your husband divorce?
Alone? What of Master Chai?
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
You had enough of that.
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
Not surprising.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well, no one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
That makes sense.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
A man who knows how to run a business and a man who knows how to run a city-state are two different things, dear.
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced.
See how pragmatic he is.
But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
We'll go look for him then, I suppose. I don't think...
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
Apparently just walk on foot as well.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so?
Yep. Also, I don't think you'd be very good in charge of the city, so we need to find your husband.
What do you think has become of my husband?
Probably dead in a ditch. I'm sorry, but I think he's fine. What an asshole! No. I don't know, but whatever it is, he would have fled.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Yeah, you've got the search and rescue team here. Oh, and Kai's here too.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
I feel like this whole expansion is probably the most human that you actually see Alphino now say. Right then, let's have some potato salad. Yummy. Alright. Can I go away? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? The explanation of anarchy politics in one scene. Jungle Book from Disney, the cartoon one. The vultures who were there. So what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Just, they only get distracted by someone passing asking directions. Then once they've got it, like, well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? It makes no sense. Master Chai to have lack of a better word. But even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone has saw him leave, or failing that, if they had any idea where he might have gone. I will meet with Glory yet to compare notes later on. Yes, we must compare notes. Or I don't know. Think about what a leader would have to do to sort of restart the concept of like trade and work in the city-state where they've done nothing for 100 years. Maybe that's 100. Master Chai? Oh yes, I spoke of him recently. Though I recall he was in rather a down mood. Consider about your ma's neglect of industry, you see. With Forfrey apparently an inexhaustible source of mail, and no great need for money, it's no wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Ilmar, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Yes, but where did he go? Wrong way. I need to go downstairs. Oh yeah, I love that about this. In the most recent 2 expansions, rather than having set levels for everything, they made it so that you can pick up everything from the minimum level of the expansion. Which was really helpful because, for me specifically, because I'm weird, I try and level up by doing the missions, side quests and stuff. Because it's just I like world building. Look at my Master Chai. But something amiss. The last I saw him, he seems ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath. And he talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defences, among other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Fofrin, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty. Some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyway, planning permitting, I propose replenishing our ranks with volunteers from Derelict and Gatetown. We have a duty to protect not only your lives, but the surrounding regions of Kalusia as well, and I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that he parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Thank you. Telling me where he went. The last person didn't. Idiot. Yup. Yum. I can yump again. Yay. Woohoo. Oh, I can't jump over a tent. I want to ride, fly over a tent. Aw. Stupid invisible walls. Athenbet. I recall the man fitting that description. I suspect with the poor buggers lately come from right. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the Derelict, saying we can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing. We've plenty to sell. We wouldn't die on low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. Folk here don't just want to survive, we want to thrive. When he started mumbling to himself. We're not finding us work, I think. Fair play to him though. Not content with having his ear chewed about Derelict, he asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gatetown when last I saw him. Thank you, good sir. Now I must find my way back to, what was his name? Alphino. What did you learn? Out and out. Ah, there you are. How to be fair? You learn anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? He's been up to some stuff about running the city-state and the territory. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Ilmar, an idea to which the proprietor was... Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? He just went to the flipping whorehouse. I'm about to run up and down the friggin' stairs and he just went to the flipping whorehouse. Little shit. Well, burlesque club, I suppose. Now that'd be putting it probably more smutty than it actually is. All we know for certain is that Master Shire has shown great concern not only for Yulmore but its surrounding settlement. It seems logical then that having consulted those within the city walls, we wish to do the same to those lands. PC, if you would go and make the inquiries in right, I shall do likewise in Stillfire. I leave to you, Archie. Fair enough. What shall we make when we're finished? Tomeron would seem to be his next most likely destination. Let's reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. But if not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Yes. Off I go then. I go on to Catalogia, 'cause Yulmore's done. Sorry, that was contagious. What's up, unicorn now? You're not in a hurry. Why do I need to be in a hurry? I'm just very casually driving along the road. I'm happily taking the correct route and the safe route, because I am being respectable to those who live here and the wildlife. Why are you being respectful to the wildlife? Because I want to hunt them later. What? Yes. Aye, that's going to be a trip. Wait. No, it's not on that. That's interesting. Unless it don't come up. I don't know. They're not all the things are done. And you're right, I'll find it. At some point. I'm getting told stories from the family. Always distressing. Never anything fun. Then again, I suppose when I was going to get out of summer, I was going to really piss off at him. Something really stupid. But, young cousin who's in primary school currently got expelled because she retaliated to somebody hitting her. The person who hit her, they are still investigating. 2 people got into a fight and 1 got expelled. I don't know about you, but I think that school's playing favourites, and if that's the case, they're playing a dangerous game. Or intentionally playing a dangerous game. Either way, that kid's going to be beating the shit out of kids forever. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. Wait. But there was a rather dapper looking Mr. gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Bright and Yulmore. Well, rather like the Arabian. We lost a great many people to their promises of meal, and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Valkyrie thought to take even more from us, instructing the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sin Eaters came. Such a thing as I had to forgive. Valkyrie's gone. I'm curious to see what will become of Ulmer in his absence. That's what I told my friend. China's, was it? I'm sure the others said the same. Not that he... Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he just left soon after. What was that? Yeah, he's up to other stuff. Sorry, I asked a lot. Really fucking weird. But yeah, keep getting told like stories of the cousin in this school. He gets bullied and assaulted constantly, and the only thing that happened was the school called social services on her parents because she's always wearing a hoodie, and they were claiming that it was because she was being harmed by them. The social services went over there, had a word, and basically said, yeah, this is just procedure, sorry that we'll have to do it this way. And, there's a lot of weird shit that happened then when they explained everything. Like the school had told the family to set up a plan for how, for the lessons that they wanted the daughter to take, and don't not know that's what the school's supposed to do. And they were also trying to get her to go to like the sort of disciplinarian school as well. But when push comes to shove, they were just being, they were pushing her away. This is going to be asked. She's got mental health issues, which means that, well, essentially she pays more attention than anyone else. So she'll be asking a lot of questions, or sometimes just ignoring questions, or doing things differently to them. Just got, like, fucking, any school that finds that a problem have their own issues, I don't fucking care how you teach kids. If you're pissed off because a kid knows how to do maths better than the other children, or knows how to write, more intricately than other kids, or do something differently, that does not make them bad, that makes you stupid. So, paid a visit to both Right and Gametown as well, did we? Let's see. Cashier and I think much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of pollution. The only likely place he has left to go being Amazon. Come if you're quick, we may yet catch up. You know what I'd love in this game? If we could walk and fly. Hey look, it's the hug monsters. Look at them, they've just got their arms out ready for a cuddle. He just wants a cuddle. Hugs, 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 hugs. Shit's enough from now. Hugs, 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 hugs. I don't know what that one wants. Hugs, hugs. No, we do not know. There was one incident where I think they found bite marks on him, and they said, "Oh yeah, one of the kids did it." The school actually admitted that they saw, one of the children bite her. And fuck all about it. Like, I'm sorry. You are supposed to be there to educate and protect these children, and yet you are letting other children bite. You should not be educating anybody else, let alone being anywhere near children. PT, Alphano, Kaijil, what are you doing here? I might ask you the same, Master Chow. I've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claimed you disappeared without so much as a word, and bade us return you to her side. Yep, that's right, we're kidnapping you. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it. And when she gets an idea in her head, I can only apologise. No problem. No harm done, Master Chai. But since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told that you had been elected mayor, and from what we had gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? No, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Kaluja. That much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. What? I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? Yes, indeed. The people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is in itself proves of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai. I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. What little it is worth, who will vouch for you should he require convincing? We believe in you. We believe in you, Master Chai. Yeah. And if you don't do it, I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. As long as I can remember, all I ever wanted to make it was to make it to Yulmore. That dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble. Boiled more like. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alpha now, I haven't had a clue what to do since myself. Spent most days in a haze with you. You've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this. You got this lot up to Mount Gold, didn't you? Oh, that kid mayor in great. You're going to steer your more to a better future, I know. When I want to help you, properly help you, do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. Okay. Give me entirely too much credit for the lottery. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yulmore needs more than a man with good intentions. Which is why I am here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly? And are you certain he's here in Amity? Rendon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Voffrey's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Rendon was the left. And between them, they kept Yulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. See, he gets it. Even if you do, what makes you think he would listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristol. As I recall, you made a rather favourable impression on him. I am certain he would be willing to talk to us. Oh yeah, that guy we threw out the window. Wow, it's what he did. Tristo, dude. Greetings, friend, and you too. And to you too, Master Chai. I presume you're here to ask after Rendon. You couldn't help hearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Voffrey gone, Yulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Rendon's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Yulmore together. And that is still my wish. But given how abominably you were mistreated there, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Don't worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yulmar, and I would not see you suffer for Vorfrey's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Rendon can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and a little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Yulmar's past, is quite admirable, and I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes. The way you carry yourself, it goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this cause. And prove to him Yulmar has the resolve to change. Resolve to change? I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go, and I will take no for an answer. Nay, not even a me. That's not what he meant. Dragon! Oh, cool, a pig. Oh no, I gained experience. I can't do that. Brendan!
Well, it's you again. Then I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
I will if I have to!
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorfrey's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
I won't say famous.
Are they now?
Well, maybe.
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorfrey. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Don't support him, just let him go.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmor. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorfrey was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorfrey's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I'm judging you from something you did in the past. Okay, whatever.
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Because there isn't one.
But this much I will say.
It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded.
There's Island Grabs has got PCO today. Watching on a podcast.
The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vor3. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of nations that need to think of that, but they don't. I wonder why everyone's in their shit.
To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations
Not
with
lying.
nearby settlements, re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation.
No one does.
Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people. I'd rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office. You would? You asked me to help you solve Yulmore's problems. But first, I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Huh. Me? Right then. Is there a particular issue you would like to have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems you are facing. I assume you'll agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stalls is most pressing. Yes. A meal being not very desirable, nor less sustainable option. I assume alternative foodstuffs are required to fill the void. And a man who hungers is not likely to contribute much to society, save violence perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Be a satisfactory answer, and I'll consider offering you my counsel. Well, you could get hunters to collect livestock. You got it? With livestock about, or fishing. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. One. At the present, Yulmar's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbours. This will afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbours, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding act. My. Think of that all by yourself, Richard. Well, yes. It began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the peoples of Gilmore and nearby settlements. You impressed me, Chinese. I have? Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet. Only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them with means to do so. A fair point, friend. And one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos, got Douglas Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a regular supply of necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put to effect. Well, as there's the Douglas Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of experience. Yeah, you've already got the materials. Spouse food. Look at that majestic pose. Alright, Chad. What you got for us? Finding good help. Brandon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply did not have, which is why I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wandered their wilds of Fallujah. Oh god, no! They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, it will require to do so, should still be at top run. Come with me. Alright, it's time to snack again. There you go, bud. I don't know why I'm seeing you at the bar. Probably not. What do you think? Is it a boy chocobo or is it a girl chocobo? Answers in the comments. Or like chat if you really want. What the hell? Buying socks? What are you? I don't understand. Kill ones. Man up! Hey look, you huggies. What huggies? It's not gonna be weird mission over there. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Kill one spot. Shiny ones. I don't know what guild bugs are at the moment. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. This chest contains canisters filled with dashingly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether into Talos. You don't only get within throwing distance of one and let fly, but thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them from March to Europe. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing a canister is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the towers ain't a threat, there's 101 other things can go out there waiting to make a meal of you. That's as may be, Cashier. But Brendan has tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything. See my harebrained experience. Not this time. Which isn't to say that mere thought of it doesn't fill it with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. If I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. We'll be happy to bury you when we're done. Alright, but if there's any trouble, we'll call it off. I mean, I probably would, but no, this dude's wanting to do it, so... Yeah. That makes no sense. Why did you leave it to me? Yes, well, it should say that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labour. And to make sure I do, I'll require your help. It is as Kaisha says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I would also leave you to let me when it's safe to subdue the towns, understood? I shall think about it, and this will take forever. So, sad lady. Good, then let's be off to the quick way, through the north gate, and see if we can find a suitable vantage point for you. Oh dear. Wait, have you? Okay, right. Keep a lookout for danger, and you run away again. Right, so execute signal. Wait for him to turn around. Yes, wait for him to turn around. Now! What? Oh. Okay, right. Shut up. Wait. Wait for him to turn his ass around. Wait. Go! First one done. Next one, I have to check to see his bum right. Toss it! Toss it! Good job! I did it! I did it! Let's move on to another towels, shall we? No, one's enough. One's enough, we'll take care of the others. Oh god! All of them have to turn around now! Calm yourself, old boy, everything will be fine. Is that as far as it goes? Calm yourself. Now! Oh fuck, the other things are there. Bums! Sorry. Sorry, I'll have to do the whole fucking thing again, the stupid peasants. I must be careful. Turn around. It's good cutscene. It's all gonna take forever. God, it's not alone. Going down. That time he turned around at the right point so I could do something. He didn't last time. It went this way, and then this way, and then this way. And then turned around once the balls had turned into face. Yes! Another one done. do believe I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, good luck, man. You may leave the next one to me, Peter. Okay. That one didn't even move. Haha! That should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Hooray! Where's the bloody dime? It's 3 enough. So we give robots sleep powder. Oh God! I keep forgetting the actions. This is fun. Hugs! Hugs! We want a hug! Give us a hug, man! We just want a hug! Turn to your left. Oh, wait. I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to hug them all. I must hug them. There. They all needed a hug. Oh, they want a hug. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. Yay! Just give us a hug, man! I did it! Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmar's food stocks showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more is plain your time at Deadly Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmar. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant to the world of politics. Which is why I would ask you join me and grant Yulmar the benefit of your counsel. I would be honoured. When the people that hold these tell us, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmar's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? No. I prefer the weirdo in the corner. You should probably get back soon, Master Chai. Soon, Master Chai, after you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai's worried sick. Great, isn't it?
Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
Oh my God, the intelligence in them's terrifying. Instead of point coordinates, it's totally got Yulmore.
What's that noise?
We're under attack! Run!
Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
One guy comes with like a sword and shield. can't shoot with spears.
Stay back, all of you!
There's like 2 of you. Oh, 3. We'll take 1 on each. She ran from upstairs. She's actually just stopped running. My God, her stamina.
I now rule this city. It is my right.
Uh-oh.
But of course I'm back. You didn't. Dearest, I can't.
Oh God, she killed him. Treason! Treason! It's a good job I saved that resurrection spell.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Be crushed by love. Oh God.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
What
Does
letter?
that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Huzzah!
Oh, how wonderful!
Uh-oh, he's gonna get ragdolled again. Oh dear.
Please.
Ah, bad hug. Oh, I mean, at least if he ever does go crazy, you've got someone who can take care of it. Do you mind? You're blocking the view. Random. Oh, that was quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talus seized the public's attention. One's word is spread around Yulmar, it will be that much simpler to gather one. Make an address. Oh yeah, this weird shitty bit. Oh well, this will be fun. Pain and pleasure. What the? Oh. No need to fret, PT. Felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmar. As for where to do it, try to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend. I suppose the only place large enough would be the emergent. What? Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Shio, was it? Would you go and inform the residents, Gate Town and Dragons? Of course I will. Good lad. Now that the guards know not to bar the way through the bottomless chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend as soon as able. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The Dominant of the Crown that will show you up. Okay. Wonderful. 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 Wanna know what hell looks like? Wait, I think I've skipped something. feel like I've skipped something. So maybe it's a bit later on. If I have, that's fine. I do feel like I might have skipped something. Ah, yes, Master Chide. Told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded. Citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place in front. This way, sir. But I'm too friendly to push my way through. Out of the way, I'm important. Out of the way. Out of the way, I'm important. Out of the way. Special people here, special people.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthree's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthree. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthree must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
No, everyone walks out. What?
Yeah, I can clap too.
Nah, the female aura's clap is so much cuter.
Why? Is it like... What the fuck? Does anyone actually clap like that?
Alf, you know...
Yeah, oh no.
That was a fine speech, Master Child. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all this, it is that change begins with the individual. Aye, that's my problem. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. I have a problem with that too. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honour and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. We must not forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would have a tribute to your heroism in the very stone upon which the city stands. Hooray! No, we don't want that. I don't want any idolatry around here. We've got enough gods to deal with in universe. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat?
What?
We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlour. Oh, I was hoping you would say that. I much prefer the view from the parlour. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Oh yeah, here's the stand. Oh God, it's the pause. Yes, of course. Haven't that? No, that's me. I like his speech, but there's folk outside the walls who don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more who are counting their crumbs. If you plan to change that, I want to help set things into motion. Then we have much to discuss. No sooner do I take up office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, PT. I hope to see you again before long. Long, whatever. That long would have made more sense with that accent. I said before, so. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know plenty to think about. We've got his accent wrong again. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmar's future was secure. It is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. Good, because we've got like other stuff to deal. It's nice if it's raining. It's lovely. Not all foreboding. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe this time we went on ours. Oh no, So after I was leaving seriously. It's like everyone moving on. It's changing. I'm thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my time dreaming about living here with my friends. Paradise. Paradise is gone. Something better's taking its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people, Master Choice, being going on about, ain't gonna build itself after all. I don't have much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. I'll keep things changing for the better. I found no more dream than one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will praise be your success. Well then, when you put it like that, there's no going back now. Is there? No going back now, is there? Got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. It always is, mate. It always is. I'm gonna go around here. Where is it now? Gear exchange, tombstone exchange. These are all islands. I think it's what? Who? No, this is island. I'm on the 595. Are you joking? What's the hell? It's the 530s though. Actually. Okay. 500. Oh, that's fine. Okay. No, wrong one. I'll get there eventually. I swear it is. These are the 530s. And FFXIV. There we go. Where's that? Never mind. 280 dirham. There we go, we've got two. What did we get? We've got the earring. Anything a necklace? Yes, a necklace. Right then, make our way back to the source, I guess. I mean, is it the source? No, I know yet. Oh, it is. I know that we vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty. Well, you're not very nice, Alphino. Truly, to see Kashir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmar, we have matters of our own to attend to. We must return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Bekelug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Mayhap. Man. Oh, I think I might have to spend an episode just trying to sort of offload all this crap I've got. I mean properly, not just selling it. Because putting this on the market, you're going to be getting some cash. Not huge chunks of cash, but a lot of cash. A good bit. Okay, Pete. Come in. Come in. Yes! You have to do it. Exarch? I mean, why are you still called Crystal Exarch? I know your name! Welcome back. We have given to understand the new mayor has taken office in Ulmar. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Orisite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Orisite was ill-suited for our purposes. But, Arianje, did you not say that, compared to the massive soul of Nassian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and as we are with backwards and advanced insight, would indeed prove a trifling. Were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul, a link which we did blatantly realize be weakened by most heresy in the process of tendering our souls dormant, as is all recited off require, thus the shedding of these fleshy sinewy life, and the surfeit of ether which compriseth them, would no likelihood deprive us of our sights as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the other side instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process, which is why we have abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul can be transported together. But then we are no closer to a solution than we were when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited the most intriguing solution. I am going to kill myself. When our discussions turned to the transparency of memories and psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique which I have personal experience. PT, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from your encounter with Dogar and Kunai? I speak of the royal eye of Alagan and imperial line, gifted to my forebears from blood and memory of the ancient line. It is by this gift that I am able to control the little town. If it were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul complete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful images of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that PT return to the source and inform Kyle and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear that we've made progress in this sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and to assist where I may in their investigation of the act. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon. It is also an excuse for Orianji to bring the rest of the party back to us. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Sure. Make you in Madonna. Damn it, don't put him on the radar. Damn it, No. Hey, you do it. I don't know why there's not an inn here in Modena. Because, I mean, it's like one of the bases. And again, there wasn't really a bed for, there wasn't a bed in, the Lake Sands either, which was weird. Or for that matter, the, snowy place. Falling snows. Of innocence, send me of innocence, send me of innocence. We're all enemies of enemies. Taru. PT, you're back! How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Cryle will be here shortly and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others, their buddies. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Oh no! Fuck it. Looks like it's gonna be a 10:30 one. Which means we have another job to do. Do you want to play such a
Sorry to
Dragoon?
keep you waiting.
No worries.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
We're finding a way, I'm thinking of a way to get them back. We're just having to take some time to work on what will work.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
Huh.
Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Good. I'm sorry that I'm such a bad man.
Oh, you're back.
Stenian? Where's your bloody helmet? And your armour? What's going on, mate?
And none the worse for wear, I see.
True, I think.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
I never had.
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
That's useful.
More complicated how?
Well,
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razad Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh.
because that makes fucking sense. Cut his neck, but no, he's fine because he had some echo. What?
Xenos ye Galvus. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
What's wrong?
Echo. Echo. Now we get to play. Yay! Just punch this out of it now. Oh. I wouldn't. I've seen him in action, his body. You'll not best him alone. No, Dad will not come easily to that thing. Join me, by all means. What's got to do? The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragon. I suppose it knows nice. This pisses me off. The whole fucking character pisses me off. Come on. You beat him in a fight, so he kills himself. And then he comes back because there. He just goes about his own fucking business like before. Fucking killed himself. He killed himself. I don't care what this fucking mecha bullshit was that he got. This Black Echo. Simple pleasures of one in flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. A nation. Whatever he is, PT was barely a match for him. He'll stay much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiant, are you alright? May wear your arms out well. Your radiants? No! How the fuck are they still? How are they still alive? I killed them too! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled. What inspires the boy? I have no cause to remain. I will leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Click. Well, any bright ideas? Just one. What a shot! Ah! Daddy's dead. Yeah. They're getting away. Your radiance! Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Mm-hmm. 2 hours. Is that all? Well.
giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh,
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, someone's been busy. Ah. Oh, by the gods. Uncomfortable. Ah, Coltimer. Oh my god, it's a beholder! And you would bar my way. So be it.
Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength.
Nidhogg mode! Nidhogg stance, whatever. If you're gonna do another class, I'd do a funny one. Where you take up Alphinaud's original class. They come to battle, you will battle. Fight as a studio. Fudge. Fudge, man.
Nita, show them your fury!
Taste my loss.
How much of my health I get back while I'm waiting? That is disgusting. You probably wouldn't have explained that bit either. So yes, probably marketing than I saw it. Valians and them not gonna... Oh. Where are you, Gaius? I thought Gaius would have died from that battle. But no. He's still a-going. As for me, I will be a-going after this. After this. That was awesome! Oh, she saw it too.
Are you alright?
Yup. They're as crap as ever.
Peer into my past, did you?
Maybe.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
Wow.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. No matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Yeah. He's an ass. I don't know about an Ascian.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Which means I'm still alive!
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention.
What is that idea? How a long story kill?
He didn't elaborate, but the absence of... Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. You may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, he has no way of conquering, so...
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware, though we still know next to nothing. It can't hurt to be vigilant.
That's the point of having a spy network. They learn what we don't.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
No.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Oh, will you get the attention of these two potatoes? Did you not like that?
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you, sir.
Yes, just remember that's your wife you're talking to. That's his wife. How did I end up adopting so?
Farewell, my friend. See
Oh,
that
yeah.
you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
That doesn't happen to... Ugh, how long was I out for?
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
I shall. I think we're Danya's closest. We shall see. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beck Look can manage without you. Got enough science to help them if you ask me. You cheeky bitch! I'm joking. Not joking. Right. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom headquarters. Yeah, you got it right this time. Raiders! You would dare deny Lord Nerma the Throne! Ah! Who? Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours! Inevitably. You watching all this in slow motion or something? Your whole world is burning. Boring, boring, boring. You're boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. My dogs are actually pretty good shepherds. That Hugh, Eosaurus. Who are you? For your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. So they are. More shit to deal with. Hooray! Meanwhile, in Yulmar in the first. Sorry. Did you hear? Mine is reopening Deadless Stoneworks, looking for labourers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? We'd better get back in. Steady work, board and lodging. That's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Another body snatcher, eh? Oh. Son of a tiger. I would see. It is my destiny to see our dream. Why is there nothing in? I'll see what a black and white is. Accurate titles. Virtuous deeds. Nah, surviving the sun is still important. Right, I'm going to be making my way back. Foundation is closest. To rest, and I shall be back tomorrow. If you'd like to catch up on any of my streams, I upload them onto YouTube at Part-Time Gaming. Generally in the morning after. Unless I've got anything else on. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for stepping this on. Same for anyone watching live on Twitch. Hi! Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I stream most days, same game as always, Final Fantasy XIV. And on PTRPG, I can be found on Twitter at Part-Time Black. Aside from that, that's pretty much everything. So, thank you very much for watching. Always grateful for any time that's given. And as I let my friend here have a bit of a dance, I shall say to you all, good night. And just remember, all time is precious and appreciated. Take care. See ya.